Welcome back to The Grind. Today we're going to talk about the raiding feature being brought back into this event, the Kingdom Wars. We'll also be doing my very first in-game giveaway prize now that I'm a part of the creators faction. And we'll talk about that at the end of the video. So the raid feature, they're putting in a raid button, which my understanding is they've done in the past. However, I have never seen it. This is a way to get points on a base that you've previously 100% completed without having to attack the whole base over again. It will cost energy to raid, and the energy cost will be discounted for this event the first time they're bringing it back, and we'll talk about the energy cost shortly. So this feature will allow you to get points on a base that you've previously completed without using a dragon, without flying through the base, and without having to heal a dragon to do it. Once you complete the base 100%, you will have 6 hours before the raid is reset. What that means is you will have to complete the base again to unlock the raid feature, and you will have the limit reset, which is a total of 5 raids for each reset. As you can see at the top of this picture, currently it shows that there's 2 hours and 57 minutes before the reset, and currently the cooldown is a few seconds, and that's 5 seconds between each raid, so it's not very much. But that way it prevents from spamming it 5 times really quickly. If you choose to do all 5 raids, you'll see this button showing raid limit reached, and it will show you that on each individual base. Each individual base can be unlocked for the raid button, and will each have its own individual 6-hour cooldown and 5 raid limit. With each raid, you have the option of using 1 inner fire for each raid. You cannot use more than that, unfortunately, but you can choose whether or not you want to use 1 or not. So now let's talk about the cost, and is it worth it? Is it worth it to do all of them? Will you want to do the raids or not? This first release, the cost of a raid is discounted, as you can see on the left-hand column there, and the normal cost that will be for future raid events will be shown on the right. So I think it's beneficial to use the raid button for at least a few raids during this event while it's discounted. The thing you gotta want to ask yourself is it worth spending more energy and saving time or not? If you look at the energy cost normally, if you add up all 5, that adds up to 6 attacks worth of energy, but only 5 attacks worth of points, which is slightly better than doing the super attacks, which give about 80% points per energy. This raid, with the energy cost the way it will normally be, is about 83% points to the energy cost. So it's quite similar, but keep that in mind when you're deciding to raid. The other thing that is important to remember is the raid button will not give you flames. So you have to consider that as well. Every raid you do is 5 flames you're not getting, which is like 10% of a wildfire attack, which, taken into account with the math we just did earlier, comparing it to a super attack, it might actually equal about the same. So keep that in mind. It definitely does save time though, which is great for most people. Just keep in mind, if you're trying to get every last point you can in a certain situation and you have the time to do it, it still appears to be better to grind out the basic attacks. With the discounted energy costs, however, I think I will probably do 2 or 3 raids for every attack I do. So what I'll probably do is do a basic attack on a base and then do 2 or 3 raids and continue that cycle rather than doing super attacks when I'm pressed for time. Another big benefit to this is your lower level teammates or your lower level alternate accounts. You can assist them to attack a much higher level base, and then they can continue to go on raiding with their extra energy rather than needing to be assisted for every single attack they do. So I think this is a great addition. I think most people will agree that this is a great feature, and if people don't like it, they don't have to use it. But I think it'll benefit a lot of people. So now for the in-game giveaway, my first one ever. I'll be doing one hopefully every week on my channel, so hit that subscribe so you don't miss out. I'll probably keep it open for 48 hours roughly, and then I'll tag the winner in the comments. I'll be using that random comment mixer like RPW does. Shout out to RPW, who's helped me out a lot with my videos and stuff, so go check out her videos if you haven't. So for this giveaway, I probably should have done it with my previous video on the limited time branch and the exotic rune, but leave a comment with your in-game name and what you think of the prizes in the limited time branch and the exotic rune, and let me know if you're going to be getting any of those prizes. If you haven't seen that video yet, go check it out for the details and my thoughts. And I hope this video was helpful. Good luck in the upcoming event, and we'll see you in the next video.